Hello, everybody. This is Jeanette Penley. I play Catherine in the Uploaders series.
And I'm Jason Salazar, and I made you play Catherine
Yes.
in the Uploader series. And this is episode 3. All those little cardboard cutouts you're playing with were actually cast photos I took. And then I was like, I don't know what I'm going to need these for, and then I just made little dolls, so it worked out.
No, it's perfect.
Yeah.
This is when we first were starting. We're all so gung-ho.
It's true, because the first 2 episodes were great.
I remember this, like, they didn't even want to catch fire. Like, it was something about, that's about the most of the flame that would go on that.
Yeah, well, the paper, it wasn't like paper, it was like kind of like very thick cardstock, so it just wasn't going
and
up.
glossy.
It was glossy.
Yeah.
It just wasn't going up. But no, like you were saying, yes, we were very excited. The show was just getting underway. We had done the first 2 episodes already with the entire group, and we're like, wow, we're getting 8 people together, no problem, same day, this is great. And then after those first 2, it became abundantly clear I could not get all 8 of you together easily. And so I made the decision that we would have character-driven episodes, because originally that was not the intent. It was always going to be all 8 of you. Because remember, the 3rd episode that I wrote originally, which we never made, was a Glee episode.
Oh, I remember, yeah.
And you all were going to try and do like a Glee karaoke type video, and you showed up like at a theater, and then you all sang badly, and Poppy and Priscilla were like doing each other with a dildo, and and it never happened. And I was like, okay, what do I do? And you were the first one that gave me your availability.
Yeah.
And so we came up with like, all right, well, let's see what Catherine is like at home.
Yeah.
and also gave you a roommate in Sharon, who, as the show goes on, you will come to find out is a very important character. But we won't spoil that here. You have to watch the show, sorry.
All the way.
All the way. All 6.5 hours of it, or whatever it all equals out to. So, and you pick.
So pay attention to this episode.
Yes. Yes, YouTube and what was popular at the time, Mentos and Diet Coke.
Yeah, it's so funny.
And yes, the evolution of dance.
Oh, yeah.
That was very huge then.
What year was this?
2011. I mean, YouTube certainly wasn't in its infancy, but this was really at the height of videos going viral and stupid videos going viral, which is why I thought we had a shot. But yes, and we both had our kids there that day.
Yes.
There, as you see here.
So this is Jason's daughter,
yes,
Sydney.
She was, oh my God, 5 at the time.
She look at how little.
Oh, so adorable. It makes my heart hurt. And your daughter was there the whole time.
Yes.
Off in the wings.
So trying to be very careful, because there's a lot of swearing and I do bad things.
Yes. Sydney, we kind of warned, but again, she wasn't too around the swearing, and neither was Ava, really. I mean, she only comes in at that one point, but
Yeah, I don't remember how we even did it with them. To try to keep them quiet.
I think every scene they're not in, Ava and Sydney went and played up in the
room upstairs. Okay.
And there's an occasional, I think, moment where you can maybe hear kids in the background, but it's very faint. But they were very good for the most part, because you're still screaming up the top of your lungs. And
it's that whole adage, don't act with children or pets.
And we did it right away.
Yeah. But they were both champs, man.
They were. I mean, and Sydney got it too. I mean, like, Sydney took to the film thing very well. I mean, like, I do a web series with her now, and she's the main girl, and this one's taken.
She's good with me throwing her over my shoulder.
Oh, she had a blast.
I know. She's so cute.
She's so cute in those little shirt and jeans.
I know.
It's so stylish. So still has that stuffed animal. So
give her Twilight.
Reading Twilight. So.
I got it down.
You got it down.
Yeah.
And when I started writing the rest of the season, I really was like, what's one thing that these characters should not be around?
Oh, definitely children.
Yes, yeah. And I was like, well, I have one. So there's no one to blame but myself. And then she's gone. So yes, but... Where are you little mongoloid? Little mongoloid. Searching, yeah.
Yeah, she'll be under there. Let's see.
Yeah, she would have just been under the book. That's one of my favorite shots of you. That kind of sums up Catherine just in
Like,
general. Like, I'm in so much trouble.
Uh-oh.
And yes, and you and Heather having a heart-to-heart. I don't know why I named Sharon Heather. Later on in the show, I kind of reveal why she was named Heather, but at the time, this was a total throwaway character.
Yeah, we didn't ever anticipate she'd come back.
Never. It was just, I needed someone for you to play off of and someone that could act as equally well as you. So, because we're also at Sharon's parents' house, who would always graciously let me do this smut there. So, which became Catherine's house. And we're coming up. And yes,
the crazy run. Because I can't just run out normal.
No. And how quickly you return. So distraction. I still have the B-roll footage. You actually shot footage of this parakeet, which is still alive. But in case I ever needed it. Yeah, you came up with the run, right? Like, I'm like, I don't want you to run away normal. And you're like, well, what if I just, flail or something like that? I'm like, flail like how? Like this. I was like, and that's gold. Comedy gold. So, and here we're coming up on your daughter's cameo.
Yeah, this will be my actual daughter.
Who really didn't want to be there, but.
This is mine.
She's so tiny.
Oh my gosh. It's so crazy looking at her so little. Oh, wow.
Yeah, blast from the past.
Yes.
You hear her whine just as you walk away. That was the beginning of, I
think I was like sweating throughout this whole episode because I was like trying to film, but then also trying to keep her.
Trying to be mom.
In between all the takes. And then, of course, trying to do this take
right
with
there,
her.
She's like, I'm done. She's like, I don't want to be in movies anymore, Mom.
So, yeah, this day was like a total workout.
I love, too, how she disregards what happened to that child. Like, where did you go? It's like, she knows where she lives.
Yeah.
She's like the worst human being on the planet. So... Yeah, I was never really 100% sold on this ending. My whole thing was just doing the kids bit, and then when I reach a point in the script where I've said what I feel is the best joke, then the last page is like, and this is how this is going to be. And just like, oh yeah, you're gonna try to do another viral video that doesn't go well, because I was still trying to keep that motif going, and it became so difficult. And we were only 3 episodes in, and I just didn't know what to do with you. Yes, the Lost joke.
Lost joke.
That's very true. I hated how, for everyone out there.
Well, everybody hated how it ended.
Not David. Not Jacob and Timmy. He will argue with you till the end of time that Lost ended appropriately. I had to go poo-poo.
Aww.
It's so good to see you, baby. I'm a tot.
She's so cute.
Yeah, she had the attitude even then.
The beginning of a star.
Yeah, so, I mean, and now she says, God, she's so small.
I know, my gosh. I love how she just
always over the shoulder, and that's what you did.
She's so good.
That was good. That episode kind of speaks for itself. It's cute kids, cute ladies. It was adorable, and yay, we loved it. So
perfect.
And then we have our little Marvel tag at the end, where you're like, oh.
I lost her again.
So Sharon is, or your character is basically responsible for 2 children probably being dead.
Yeah.
You're welcome.